Hey everybody! Welcome back to Northern Lion Plays The Binding of Isaac Rebirth. I give you a 98% chance that someone is going to message me on Skype over the course of this run. That was a great last run though. I had a really good time with it, and the reroll basically turned it into its own Eden run. We have Cancer and Mom's Pad here. I can tell you that shit straight up. Both have very obvious visual effects. Mom's Pad because it looks like, you know, Mom's Pad up in our item room. There's our seed, by the way. And Cancer because of the arms that it gives us, and actually starting off with a Justice card is pretty sweet as well. You know what? For one Spirit Heart, I don't mind coming in here. So Cancer, of course, is a Tears upgrade. Oh, wow. Okay. Yeah, I knew it was good. What did I tell you? What did I tell you? That is right. I did it. Number 5. Are you kidding? Who do you think you are? I am. Okay, that went on far too long as I was closing Skype. But anyway, we have a choice. And, oh, we still got to close it here. My choice is going to be to take the mark and tell the pact, or sorry, tell the Guppy's Tail to fudge itself. Guppy's Tail, not a bad item. If we get another Joker card, or another way to access it, I would very much like to. Don't get me wrong, but I think getting the extra damage right off the bat, far more important. If anyone's mad about that, you gotta check yourself lest you find yourself wrecked, my friend, because that is just redonkulous. The mark is just a much cooler and more viable item than Guppy's Tail, unless you're really close to becoming Guppy, have Skeleton Key, or like Mom's Key, or something like that. Surprised we don't have those. We're on like our third room of the effing game. Oh, and we are looking majestic right now. Hey, can you give me a haircut where my fringe actually cuts through my eye socket and pokes out the other side? It'll be really fucking metal. Alright. Monstrosity. I am ill-concerned about the kind of, endeavors that he could put us through, but there you go. He did manage to hit us. Not that it really matters in the whole scheme of things right now, but, wait a minute. Why did he get hit by a... Did he get hit by a fear shot, or am I high as hell? Oh, it was Mom's Pad. Okay, never mind. I got it. That was me being stupid. I didn't think about the implications of Mom's Pad being fear shot. It's not fear shot, it's mass fear, but you get the idea. Yo, fear of mass? Sounds like your dad, bro. Sounds like your dad's not getting the gains that he needs to get. Sounds like he's not getting 1 gram of protein per kilogram of body weight, bro. Magic 8 Ball. The Tower card. We just keep getting better and better, visually speaking, here. Very stupid idea on my part to stand right next to that exploding rock, but I was trying to make sure that we would have gotten the secret room if it was there, and it wasn't. Maybe a secret room here? There's another tinted rock here as well. Probably could have just used the 1 bomb in this situation, but whatever. Alright. Oh my god, really? No, this has to be our secret room. I hate to use another bomb for it. If that's not our secret room, then I'm assuming there is no secret room on this floor. I don't think we're going to get enough money for there's options, even if we bomb everything. So I'm going to try to just make sure that we get to 5 cents, which actually is going to require bombing our donation machine. Not just so that we can get an arcade on the next floor, but so that we can buy a Spirit Heart, because if I end up taking a deal with the devil on the next floor, which, you know, presumably I would like to, we're going to need that extra HP in order to keep us alive. Unless we pick up, like, ceremonial robes, which would be awesome, don't get me wrong. In any case, a very strange start here, but not necessarily a bad start. Yeah, I'll check this out. Good. Making me wish that I got Guppy's collar, or sorry, Guppy's tail earlier. Was it worth it to use a key for that? On paper, yes. In reality, possibly not, but we'll see. Now, you might be saying, see, motherfucker, you should have taken Guppy's tail. You'd be 2/3 of the way to becoming Guppy right now, and you're not wrong. You're not wrong that if I had the HP, I would have loved to have taken both early on. However, I'm still happy with this because really, like, if you look at this, ignoring the fact that Guppy's tail showed up earlier, we got an extra Guppy item, or we got our first Guppy item for free on the 2nd floor. That still puts us way ahead of the standard Guppy curve. And maybe that formula is augmented somewhat based on the fact that, you know, we've already seen a Guppy item, but I don't know that it is. I still think we've got an above average chance of becoming Guppy, and we've got the benefit of having the pact, the mark, whatever. It's all the same shit. Damage upgrade is a damage upgrade, right? I'm being sarcastic. I'm also using a lot of bombs here, which is not something that everybody likes to do, not something everybody's comfortable with from a strategic standpoint, but I would rather use the bombs now than lose Spirit Hearts instead. Not that it is a, you know, a guaranteed trade-off in that direction, but a weighted one for sure. Okay. Spirit Heart into the, or, secret room into the curse room, please. It was wishful thinking, and it didn't work out. I should have waited. But I am not a clever man. I'm actually holding off on using Mom's Pad, not because it's, you know, something I need to save. It's actually like, you know, I suffer from too good to use syndrome. I think Mom's Pad, I might have too bad to use syndrome. Either I'm too bad to use it, or it's too bad to use. I'm going to go with Bob's Rotten Head, which might seem like a, and it is a little bit of like a Pyrrhic victory. I forgot you can throw it over objects when you have the Ouija board. Minor mistake, but an annoying mistake nonetheless. Alright, we got 3 keys now, so we actually can take advantage of our shop, which is where I would like to buy a Spirit Heart if possible. I'd like to buy a Spirit Heart wherever they'll have me, to be honest. Poison Touch, it's okay. If we get to stay in permanent Polaroid invincibility, it's pretty awesome for the late game, but for right now, it's not exceptionally meaningful. Good, good, good. We almost had a full chain reaction there. I was pretty excited. Don't ever try to snipe me with a shot like that ever again. If you want to see your daughter graduate from ITT Tech, you better check yourself, mister. Okay, more Spirit Hearts, please. Do we have a Tinted Rock? There is a Tinted Rock here. Okay, small rock here, please. That's okay. I'm still happy with it. And we got a Spirit Heart, and we picked up this. And we're going to fight the Fallen this early? That's amazing. I'm going to throw a bomb in here, just because it is a little bit of a harder boss than you're normally used to, unless you're fighting the Haunt at this point. This is great. Necronomicon is probably better than Bob's Rotten Head, and then we get red chest, which means we're not spending anything, but we're also not getting anything. So it's a disappointment in the end, but it's an okay disappointment, if that makes sense. And some people might take issue with the fact that I did say Necronomicon is better than Bob's Rotten Head. Look, I don't think Necronomicon is good, but I think it's better. You know, we use it half as often, but basically it clears out big rooms for us immediately, so I'm not going to sweat that. Broke even on that curse room. I think it still counts as having Deal with the Devil precedence, so if we have to, you know, just get red chests, I guess that's one of the better situations in which to have it happen. You know, we already have Deal with the Devil precedence, so I think. So I don't think we have to worry about Deals with the Angel showing up. Not that that's necessarily the worst. Puberty, not so bad. Blue map, sure, why not? And we'll take an extra Spirit Heart just to keep ourselves alive. We don't have any bombs, but when we do, we'll be able to find all those secret rooms. And by find, I mean literally just look at the map and be like, well, that's finding something. That's a skill, being able to, you know, use a map effectively. Cartographic, you know, intents. Doesn't make any sense. Well, we're going to do more than break even on this room. The curse rooms have been nice for us. Even if they haven't given us the guppy items, then maybe I seem like I so desire. So this is our Necronomicon room right here. Please. Good. Oh god, one lived! One lived! They thought they all died. But this summer, one lived. Let's try to put on my best, like, John Carpenter 1980s voice. Little chubby attack, buddy. It's okay. It's okay, buddy. What's the matter? Little chubby's alright. It's better against stationary enemies. But not many enemies will be made of paper, in my experience. So we gotta, you know, have a contingency plan for the other ones. But for right now, I think our damage is, like, pretty much perfectly in line with where we'd expect it to be. You know, straight up, I don't really want to buy a 15-cent Curse of the Blind item, so I'm pretty sure that I'm just going to buy the Spirit Heart, which I already did, and then move on. That's the danger of acting before you think, because, that was dumb. Because I was already, you know, in the middle of doing it, but I was still giving you my intention for doing so. But, you know, that's... I'm a quick actor. Sometimes it's a good thing, sometimes it's a bad thing. It is a good thing, you know. Impulsiveness gets a bad rap. People go, oh, he's impulsive, he's spontaneous. But it's exciting, man. It's exciting, and you never know what you're going to get. I'm not, you know, Charlie Day wildcard bitches. But sometimes, you know, people are, what do you want? What do you want for lunch? I don't go like, yeah. I'm like, pizza. They're like, well, I don't really want pizza. I'm like, okay, burgers. No, I don't really want burgers. All right, soup. I don't really want soup. Fish and chips. I don't really want fish and chips. You know, I'll keep throwing those suggestions out because the truth is, I'll eat anything, man. You wanna go get some freaking you wanna go get a falafel? Let's do it. You wanna go get some masala dosa? Sign me up, dog. I'll get down with that shit. You wanna go get some? You wanna go to Loving Hut and get some you know, vegan pizza? Why not, man? Expand your horizons. That's what I always say. Burnt penny is good enough for me to open this. Yeah, this. Basically, I was like, we're gonna get free bombs out of this. Kind of hoping that we find our boss room quickly. We will end up doing a wee bit of backtracking. You know what? I think I'll probably end up using my bomb here, actually. I know we have access to our secret rooms, but I think I'd rather use my bomb here, even knowing it won't give me a secret room, because I could get 2 bombs out of this chest. It's not unreasonable. Now it's impossible. Tears up, though. And explosive diarrhea. Well, we did get 2 bombs. I guess be careful what you wish for, huh? You know what? Necronomicon we're going to get rid of in order to take the Headless Horseman. It's another item that I don't think is particularly strong, but we're going to be taking it regardless because I think it's stronger than what we have. This is all about like the dubious spacebar items right here. Plus we can get some extra, really smart idea right there. We can get some extra consumables as a result of this as well, including a black heart. So I'm okay with that. Boo. No more bombs. So I'm making really good use of blue map thus far. We'll head down to the next floor. We're making great time considering our damage is not that good. It's pretty surprising to me. All right. What's our strategy right here? Well, you know, I'm going to continue to try to hit enemies more than they hit me, and as such come out ahead in this. There we go. I'm hoping that this floor contains our mythical deal with the devil that allows us to snag a little bit of extra damage. We put in our time as far as I'm concerned. I don't mind popping a puberty pill. Who cares? And we got 1 key, so with 1 key and no money, why can't I have no keys and 1 money? Oh, it came out as Bubbles, but it was supposed to be Homer Simpson. Book of Shadows is probably better than the pony, unfortunately. Oh shit, Curse of the Maze. Like, yeah, it's probably the right decision for us to go into our item room here. We get Book of Shadows. Probably the first item that I actually consider maybe worth keeping, if that makes sense. Isn't there? It said there was a bomb in here. I'm freaking out, y'all. Yeah, I would, especially if we can get an orbital like Sacrificial Dagger. I'll consider keeping keeping Book of Shadows. It's not a cut and dry situation. Like, I wouldn't mind keeping the pony. The ability to fly is very convenient, and especially combined with Ouija board, which we already have, it's kind of like we just hobbled together our own kind of makeshift Spirit of the Night, which is a very worthwhile item. But I would kind of rather just pay for Spirit of the Night and then have Book of Shadows with me as well. I really need to get Spirit of the Night because it allows me to channel my, like, channel my inner 90s, like, dance pop fever, you know? It is the spirit of the night. It's the best I can do on short notice, or really any notice, but at least that gives me a convenient excuse. Alright, pop this bad boy down right here. That's a staggering amount of cash that I'm pretty excited about. And there we go. Burnt Penny has pretty much made that blue map pickup pay for itself, strangely enough. Yep, definitely going to take damage right there. What do I even want out of this bucket of syrup? More black hearts, please. Don't even give me HP at this point. I don't want it. Alright, well. I'm happy with our current situation. I'm not going to gamble on that thing. I will take Champion Belt. I will take this. Hopefully we'll still get enough money to give us an arcade on the next floor. Not that I would really be able to make the best use of it, but there we are. I guess with Book of Shadows I actually could make pretty good use of the arcade, so ignore me, as usual. I'm an idiot. That Champion Belt pickup is the best damage pickup we've had since, like, literally our 3rd or 4th room in the game where we picked up the mark. Now, it sounds like I'm complaining. I don't really mean it that way. That didn't blow up the penny to get it closer to me? I'm a little surprised. Alright, let's see what we got going on in our boss room here. It is the Wretched. Now, the Wretched should be easy, and is going to be a lot easier, you know, once I run into it with Poison Touch, and once I, you know, I'm able to get right next to it with Book of Shadows. Pretty much no risk at all of my own disaster happening here. No deal with the devil, but you know what? I'll go for it. The luck upgrade is fine. It's not like the HP is really costing us anything. Figured we might want to try this just for shits and giggles. It worked, and we got an extra bomb out of it. So I'm not really overly concerned. Oh, we could get our pony and go pick up all that shit. I think there's like a Tears upgrade over there. It's probably worthwhile. Let's do that right now before things get too crazy. I always have this natural inclination to go fast, you know? Which is funny, because I never really liked Sonic. People are always like, you must love Sonic. Nah, dog, I'm a Mario acolyte through and through. However, I'm not totally sure Maybe we're better off having the pony, actually. I mean, it's the kind of thing that does... Come on. It comes back to bite us in the ass. That was worth it. It comes back to bite us in the ass if we, very stupid of me. If we, get a passive flying item, it does suck. But... I think I'm better off having the ability to fly right now, to be honest with you. Sure. Alright, this is it's a 50% lazy, 50% strategy play. I'm gonna stick with the pony, just because it makes my life more convenient, and, you know, would you rather have Spirit of the Night or Book of Shadows? They're not mutually exclusive, except in this rare case, but I'd rather have Spirit of the Night than Book of Shadows, I think. If we're gonna replace flying, let's replace it with an item that's actually, like, amazing. 2 extra Spirit Arts that we can't really use. You can use one of them. I'm not gonna shit on the one. The second Spirit Heart I would have preferred if you were perhaps, like, you know, 9 lives. Can't always get what you want, I guess. But what I really want, if I could just get one thing that I want, if I could sometimes get what I want that sometimes to be the next time, and perhaps you could give me, like, you know, maybe, just thinking maybe a deal with the devil or something like that would be, you know, if you don't mind, you could give me a deal with the devil, and then I could, you know, maybe complete my job and win the game, perhaps, even. Thank you. Wish I could do a good William H. Macy impression. That's not really, like, relevant to the shit that I was just saying, but you never think about how much easier your life would be if you could just do a good William H. Macy impression? Aw, oh, jeez. I can't do it. Well, you gotta get that true coat, though. Oh, yeah. I can't remember anything else that Jerry fucking Lundegaard says in Fargo. It's all just true coat and fucking Brainerd all the way down. Anyway. I can't know, but when I learn one impression, and to say learn is kind of an overstatement because my impressions are always terrible, but that's half the fun, I guess. When I learn one impression, it pushes another one out of my wheelhouse. You know, I used to have that one that I totally ripped off of the Trip, the Michael Caine impression. Oh, Michael Caine, you don't do the broken voice, and it's not very good anymore. And it's better than it used to be better, but then I replaced it with like the Dr. Wowie impression. And now I'm gonna get the William H. Macy shit going on there. Oh, yeah. I don't even know. That's just pure Minnesotan. There's no William H. Macy in there. Now that I got that speed downgrade, I definitely have to stick with the pony, by the way, because the pony is a little bit of a speed up. And not just functionally a speed up because you're, you know, flying above the ground, but, like, literally you're faster as well. Missing poster, not really particularly interested. For what I assume are obvious reasons. Kind of enjoying having some bombs. Kind of hoping that, you know, maybe we end up picking up some damage upgrades on this run somewhere. You know, it's not that it's been the worst right now. But compared to the runs we've had recently, this damage is a little bit subpar. You know, we're in, like, bogey territory, which I guess is super par, but anyway. Super par, he's super parry. No, wait. There it is. Super bird, it's a super birdie. That's Rick James being paid an awful lot of money to do like a golf charity benefit concert for the LPGA or something. I don't know why it has to be the LPGA. Why wouldn't it be the LPGA? You're the one making the presumption as far as I'm concerned. Alright. Plenty of bombs. Decent amount of money. And just a large amount of hope in my heart that the game is conscientious to us this time and actually manages to give us perhaps a deal with the devil. I know it's a lot to ask to give me what I've earned. I don't like this room. I can fly. Why am I sweating the fucking rocks? Don't worry about the fucking rocks. Joker, 2 of spades. I'll pop 2 of spades right now. Might be a little early, but I kind of want to just get it out of my hair. Oh, I took a hit. There is a tinted rock. There's an extra Spirit Heart for us there. We've lost a little HP on this floor. Not very much, though. See, like, this is the room that makes me say, fuck everyone watching this, no offense. Fuck everyone watching this, give me brimstone. I don't care about your enjoyment, it's all about my enjoyment. This room's a pain in the spleen. Give me some GD brimstone, or I'm gonna be perturbed. Alright, we got an item room. Not gonna find brimstone in our item room, most likely. Although I wouldn't mind, you know? Oh, come on. Sometimes these guys will be goaded into going onto the spikes, but it's a rare outcome. I swear I've seen it before. I know it's gonna sound like I'm making it up. Oh, you should have seen the one that got away. There we go. Oh, you motherfucker. Okay, okay, okay. Little Chub, I mean, you've been betrayed by your own flesh and blood, and yet you're still here fighting me. You ever think that maybe you're the bad guy? There's Dry Baby for free, combined with the Sun card. Speed plus range is actually pretty useful for us, even if it's not really what I was hoping to get here. I feel like I've got a lot less respect for the Sun card than I used to. I'm gonna take it with us, but what does it do for us in this situation? It's a Necronomicon, like a one-use Necronomicon, versus the Empress, which is like a one-use Whore of Babylon. What do you think is better? I guess it depends on the room. Like, we already can see our secret rooms. I guess it gives us map and compass, so it's not just a Necronomicon. It's Necronomicon, map, and compass here for us, but... I guess we're going to use the Empress on this floor and then take the Sun with us just in case we start to get more HP. Kind of a boring setup here, though. Like, I'm really hoping that we manage to pick up a little bit more HP because it's getting a little ridiculous. We should be using the pony's active effect more often. I just realized, I mean, I always have the intention of using the pony's active effect more than I do, but then I just end up not doing it because it can be somewhat cumbersome. But we have the virus, so we should try to bump into enemies whenever possible when we have invincibility. Uh-oh, sneeze. Hey, that's pretty good. Doable, at least. Thank God I didn't fight greed. Alright, I'll take the Spirit Art, even though it's probably not going to be relevant. That's not going to be our boss room up there. Oh, it could be our boss room up there. Yeah, I keep forgetting we don't have the full map. Just the blue map. Now listen up. Here's a story about an explorer who sailed with a blue map, and all day and all night, and everything he saw was just blue, like his map, inside and outside. And then the moral of the story is it turns out that he was just literally, like, he zoomed in too far on the map. He was just looking at a map of the Pacific Ocean. He's like, where's India? I don't get it. Oh, Christopher Columbus, you idiot. You were looking at a map that was just the Indian Ocean, you asshole. I don't even know. That is a joke that if you laughed... First off, thank you, you're too kind. Secondly, was carried on enthusiasm rather than the actual intellectual content of the joke itself. Haha! Christopher Columbus, I know him. He's an explorer. I joked about him doing explorer-y things. Alright, so we got like a double boss here. If we can ever fight it, that would be lovely, wouldn't it? We've been to all of our rooms. Like, boss rush is just not in the cards for us. We were going pretty quick until like 2 floors ago, and then it just slowed down to an effing crawl. Alright, let's do this. Double wretched. Well, you know, if one's not good enough, you know, get a second one. That's what they always say. I have to imagine, and it's what they're doing anyway. That is probably going to sort us out, along with like another little chubby shot, yeah. Gonna be difficult for you to come back from that one there, Lou. Damage, please. Okay, tears are damage as far as I'm concerned. And lump of coal. Lump o' coal. Give me a McConaughey-nical lump of True Detective's likable anti-hero, Rust Coal. Ah, you dick fucker. Alright. We're going back for the Sun card anyway. I'm kind of tempted to take the Goat Hoof, and I mean that sincerely. Kind of tempted to take it because our speed is still pretty bad. That is not a Guppy item. Oh, come on. At least we got a Tears upgrade, but man, this run is breaking my heart. Oh shit, Eden, you're breaking my heart. You're breaking my fart just to smell you. You know, we got enough bombs to maybe risk it a little bit here in the hopes of getting a better card or something. I don't know. Down to the next floor, I guess. Hopefully a deal with the devil on this one. We haven't taken a deal with the devil item in 78 years, so I think we deserve one, and we are desirous of one, and that's just the perfect Venn diagram for shit that I want right now, isn't it? Alright, this is our last shop, which, at this point, we have to make the logical assumption that greed will be visiting upon us in the near future. Tempted to use the active effect for the pony here. Honestly, I'm tempted to just walk into the enemy and let Poison Touch do the majority of our damage. Like, just give me an attack fly or something. I think every time you use the pony, the active effect, it should play the hook of Genuine's pony, you know. I'm ready, you're horny, jump on, ride the pony. I kind of botched it a little bit, but you get the idea. Yeah, we could buy another Spirit Heart, but who gives 2 S's and an F about that? I've already been to that area. We're now going to try to make it to our item room, and then we'll hopefully be in a fantastic position moving forward. But, I mean, Humbling Bundle is fantastic. We've gotten it on our last 3 runs now, maybe even more. I'm very happy to have it, but consumables are not our issue right now. Our issue is that if we don't get more damage, I'm going to need a tissue to clean up my tears. Not anything gross, you freaking sickos. Not anything gross like masturbation. Are you talking about No. Gross. Anyway. There's our item room. I'm pretty excited about that black heart. And by excited, I mean, you know, like mildly interested in picking it up to slightly improve our chances of success. Gimpy's okay. I mean, we look pretty baller, I'll give us that, but it's not really good, like the be-all, end-all, you know? It's not really what I was hoping for. It's not really anything I'm gonna write home about. Say, Mom, I got Gimpy, are you proud of me? I have no son. We're not going that slowly, though, all things considered. Alright, I like you. Tell you what. I'm gonna play you until I get down to 4 keys. I'm feeling quite generous. Getting a little ridiculous here. Okay. There's your 4th key. I'll tell you what, I'll play until I get down to 0 keys. How do you feel about that shit? Well, yeah, mission accomplished, I guess. Go fuck yourself. Spent like 11 keys and got basically jack shit out of it. That's fairly normal for a key beggar, but I thought I'd give this one the benefit of the doubt. At least we got a decent amount of bombs out of it. Like, we got money as well. We're not going to use it, but the bombs are meaningful. And we've gotten to the point where, you know, we're fighting enemies that I would rather not be fighting with the shitty amount of damage that we have, so I'm popping bombs on them, and I'd rather not be. It's a bad sign. It's a bad sign. I don't know what that Jerry Seinfeld voice was. Alright, let's do this. Regular mom. Poison the shit out of her. That'll do like 2% of her overall HP. Eat it. Don't get hit by that. Only scrubs get hit by mom's foot. Isn't that right? Northern Lion from 2 runs ago, where you got hit by mom's foot and ruined your deal with the devil chances, then nearly died as a result. This is just, I mean, it's not boring necessarily, but give me some more damage, you know? I got my pencil. Give me something to write on. That's a bit of a, I think it was a Motley Crue reference. Might have been Van Halen. I guess I'm confused. I'm not trying to offend, you know, I'm not trying to offend the crew or you Van Helsing's likes. That's what the Van Halen fans call themselves. I just made it up, but they're gonna adopt it for sure. Vincians. We could go with that instead. Anyway. I'm just saying. I don't know who sings the song. I'm not trying to be rude about it. No deal with the devil? Are you kidding me, man? Alright, well, down to the next floor. I think I'm just going to use the sun card pretty much right away to figure out which way we should be going. And we'll use it on the big room to hopefully kill as many enemies as possible. This is okay. This is okay. Just stay right here. Just stay right here. I mean, we're not really doing anything else with our sun card, and I wouldn't really expect to be getting many more HP upgrades. Like, we're at max, we're gonna get like 3 more HP upgrades. So I don't think the sun card is ever gonna be that effective for us as a full health pill. It's not literally a maximum. Like, we could go down to the chest and get like large super bandage and fucking like Black Lotus and all that, right? It's just unlikely. If we don't get an HP upgrade here, that might be the last chance we have for the rest of the run, which is fine. You know, not really gonna lose any sleep over whether or not we get an HP upgrade. I'd rather not. I'd rather just use our sun card right away, which we already did. What's this? Tears Up? Sure. What's this? Telepills. Oh, okay. Well, there's Balls of Steel back here, so that's fine. Curse Room for free. Turn me into Guppy, please. Yeah, okay. That's a good start. Mission accomplished. We're now 1 Guppy item away. Liberty Cap is better than Burnt Penny? You can make a case. I think you can make a case for that, no problem. I'm not gonna, though. Oh, I got hit by that. I hate that sometimes they can hit you while they move. I don't think there's any reason to poison these guys, because when they respawn in their new state, they lose all their status effects, which is actually what makes Blastocysts, like, not that difficult, but one of the most annoying enemies to fight, because you have to, like, they take a lot longer than their HP would have you believe. Alright, those aren't red chests, so we're just gonna go. I'm gonna stick with Burnt Patty because I think our damage is still so shitty, at least until, you know, maybe we become Guppy, that, I would like to keep the possibility alive of using our bombs to deal damage. I thought I could get them both there, but that's okay. Good tarot card. Good tarot card, though. Give me a good tarot card here. Oh, a rune. A Perth rune. That's real good. Okay. That's better than the best tarot card, I think. Thank you, Gimpy. Very nice. Much appreciated. We'll go back for those bombs, because we may actually need them. So this is really where I would be hoping for a 3-deal deal with the devil. And then we can re-roll the shit if it gives us exclusively, like, red heart options, and they'll become spirit heart options, and good chance to get a game-winning item, good chance to get a Guppy item, which might be a game-winning item at this point as well. I tried to use that to give myself invincibility, but I botched it. Oh, maybe we can actually shortcut the fight by doing that. I don't know. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter too much. I'll take it. I mean, there's no reason not to take it. It's not like we're rolling in permanent Polaroid invincibility right now or anything. Yeah, okay. I think that this is a win, and I think it's been a win for a while, but it's been a weird one. Mr. Fred, maybe? Mr. Fred. Mr. Fred's kind of a dickhole, so I'm thinking we just throw in as many bombs as we can. Thank you, Abel, by the way, for pushing my bombs out of the way. I really appreciate it. Makes you a really nice friend to have on a run like this. Don't want to use too many bombs. This is getting a little crazy here. Alright, line them up perfectly. You want Abel to be doing those high damage shots as well. Oh man, Abel's DPS is out of this world if you multiply it by a factor of like 100. Oh, I didn't... That's so bad. I didn't even see him coming at me. I probably should have. By the way, it's worth noting, you know, this happens a lot on Eden runs, or at least occasionally, but we got an item when we started, Cancer, that is actually awesome for the womb. So remember that after we take damage once on a room, we get the wafer effect. This is such a fucked up situation. I want to Perthrow it to have a chance to get a Guppy item, but I'm going to keep it, and we'll save our Perthrow rune for the chest. I'm going to take it because it gives us a guaranteed damage upgrade. But I really, really wanted to re-roll it for the chance to get a Guppy, Mom's Knife, Brimstone, Death's Touch. And that's not, it's probably like a 25% chance that we would have gotten it, which sounds bad, but it's not. In a way, like, I'm glad we got Ceremonial Robes, and maybe I'm just complaining for the sake of complaining, but it almost would have been nicer if they had just given me a shit item that I could have been like, okay, let's re-roll it guilt-free, and then maybe we would have found ourselves in a better position. Or maybe not, for that matter. But anyway, we got, yeah, we'll take that. Even though we have been using Burnt Penny and the bombs effectively. Burnt Penny and the bombs. Penny! Penny! And it's, that's my commercial for the Italian restaurant I'm opening. Penny and the Jets. Its licensing cost is absurd, which is why we didn't bother doing it. We're just gonna do it and hope we don't get sued. I mean, I guess why not, right? Thanks for the shortcut, sucker! Ceremonial Robes is not a, a game-winning damage upgrade in and of itself. I'm not sure if you've noticed this, but it's a help, but it's not that much of a help. It's not that much of a help. Are we gonna go back and get to our secret room? I would like to. You know, I don't really care what we pick up. I'm glad we came here at least, so we can actually have the opportunity to maybe pick up some kind of delicious tarot card, or perhaps even a Bob's Curse or something. I don't know why I would want, or sorry, not Bob's Curse, but Bob's Rotten Head. I don't know why I would want Bob's Rotten Head, but also just realized that thanks to Curse of Maze, I actually didn't come back. Had the situation all backwards here. Might as well pop the world card. Like, we're gonna be using the Perthrow rune for sure in the future, so why not? No rock tinteds. Good. I recognize, by the way, that we can go back and play that blood bank. If there was a demon judgment, I'd be all over that. I would be over that like syrup over pancakes. But unfortunately, a blood bank, it doesn't really tickle my fancy. What do we want? One more HP, but actually we have like a 75% chance to get IV bag instead. Oh, sign me up for that newsletter. Oh, what a delicious complimentary gift you could get as a result of that. Just give me HP here so I don't feel guilty about it at least. No need to use our pony active effects. I'm hungry, you're tasty. Give me some HP. They should use that for HP sauce, man. I'm hungry. You're oh, wait. I'm hungry. You're tangy. Improving my dinner. That doesn't rhyme, but it rhymes in the next couplet. I don't know. It's like, I'm needy. You're tasty. Please pass me the HP. That didn't rhyme in the second couplet. I was hoping you would have forgotten. I'm just a diner, looking for some tang. Don't need to be ordering spice. Just wanna kick it up. I'm not really the, I'm the guy behind the scenes writing the songs for Genuine. I'm not Genuine. There's a reason that Genuine is Genuine. Word has lost all meaning. Alright, up to the cathedral. And, we still got this Perthrow rune, so I'm feeling great about our chances on the chest. We have for 1,000 lives. Curse of the Lost, relatively meaningless. Red chest, not a red chest. No tinted rock. You oftentimes will find a tinted rock on that room. But we didn't that time. For a run with so much potential, this is not a bad run, by the way, but for a run that started with, like, straight up just getting the mark right off the bat, we find ourselves in a bit of a shitty position, or a position that is shittier than I would have expected, given our somewhat audacious beginning. However, this is Isaac. This is what we're here for. We're here for the weird ones. Let's have a toast for the weird runs. Let's have a toast for the throws. Let's have a toast for the re-rolls. And the items Northern Line doesn't know. I don't remember I mean, I remember the rest of the lyrics, but there's no way I'm going to be able to actually, put them together at the same time while coming up with a relevant lyric. It's harder than you'd think to base your career on coming up with Binding of Isaac-related parodies of popular songs. On the fly. What do you do for a living? Well, I take the lyrics of popular songs, and then I improv video game-related lyrics over top of them, and occasionally people decide that that's worth their time. It's a living! Please. I beg of you. Oh, shit. We're not even doing that much damage. I'm trapped! Get me out of here! We're not even doing that much damage with Tammy's head, but because it's a one-room charge, I'm tempted. Like, that fucking sucks, dog. That's real bad. But we don't really have anything to gain from the ability to fly soon, because we're not gonna need it. Like, our speed is now okay. The ability to fly, though, becomes a lot less useful once we get down to the chest, and even in the cathedral where there's no gaps, or very few gaps, that we can't otherwise get to with bombs. It's very good in the early game. It's good as time goes on, but on the cathedral in particular, there's no rocks to hide over. All of the rooms have exactly the same layout, I think, except for, big rooms, but, it's something worth noting that maybe Tammy's head is going to be able to, supplants the other choices here. I mean, I might want some bombs, but I also just kind of want to bomb our way the fuck out of here. Maybe this is the right way to go. I hope it is. I don't want to have to bomb our way through it again. There we go. Should be one more of you. Come on. Let me get to the boss room, please. I've put in my time on this run. I've paid my dues time after time. You brought me fame and fortune and everything that goes with it. And I still complain. I'm not gonna continue. Hey. Don't get too close, mister. You're getting too close like a song by Next. This is the Genuine episode. We're not talking about Next. Another sex R&B band. From the 1990s. Sex R&B, the craze sweeping the nation's youth. Is your child at risk? Have they been saying things like, do you want to ride the pony? Have they been saying things like, baby, when you're grinding? I get so excited. What is this grinding? Investigative journalism, tonight at 11. Grinding, the new sex dance sweeping the nation. You inject sex directly into your veins. What happens next may be disturbing for some viewers. And it's just a picture of, like, an erect penis. This is why I got fired from NBC. So, we'll stand here for approximately 30 or 40 years, and we'll be fighting Isaac during that period. I hope that you have a nice life, and you find meaning and fulfillment. You know, stay safe, stay healthy, take care of yourself. Do what you want with my body. All those, you know, standard, you know, Baz Luhrmann, make sure to wear sunscreen type, you know, truisms. Do what you want with Baz Luhrmann. We're not gonna die here, but I'm gonna take a lot of damage, and it's largely because I have decided that, you know, no matter what we do, we're all gonna vacate this mortal coil at some point. You know, we're probably not gonna be the first generation to experience, you know, immortality. So I'm gonna try not to sweat taking damage so much in Isaac, because one day we'll all be worm food, right? And then we'll be like, ah, that's pretty silly. Why am I wasting my time worrying about whether or not I take damage in Isaac? Turns out I'm gonna be, you know, digested by fucking like plant material for the rest of my life. It's kind of a, you know, it really keeps things in perspective. Sometimes I'll be like, ah, man, I forgot to get milk from the grocery store, but that's all right, because, you know, one day everyone that loves me, and myself as well, will be dead. So that's a touching thought. Let's head down to the next floor. Now that I've gotten that nihilism out of my system, hey, let's have a fun time playing this digital video game. Serotonin release simulator. All right, what do we got? Bloody Lust, it's good enough, which is great because I accidentally picked it up. Book of Revelations, I'm not going to take it, but I will use it once. Capricorn is BEA beautiful. Do we have enough damage here? Maybe. That's a big maybe, but it's a maybe. And we reroll it again, we get the quarter, and we get Ghost Baby. These are not particularly strong items. Now, with 10 lives, it's hard to imagine a death. I was hoping that would actually open the secret room, but now that I looked at it, I'm like, the secret room is like quite a distance away. Why did I think that the secret room is right next to us? That was not a very, I'm not a clever man. And our Tammy's headshots are still nothing to write home about, but, you know, all we need to do is probably, like, for an 80% chance of victory, get to the Blue Baby fight with this amount of HP. For, like, a 50% chance of victory, get to Blue Baby with, like, 1 HP, but at least a few lives left. And, you know, every card that we get augments our chances. So I'm pretty stoked to get this Empress card. That's nothing to sneeze at, man. I don't know what I was doing there. Okay, you're not gonna find the secret room at that. Where is the bomb supposed to be placed? Okay, don't take that dumb damage. Okay, you're taking the dumbest damage now. You gotta stop with that. I'm still amazed that, like, where did this run? It never went wrong, you know? Like, we're still doing alright, but how did this run not go righter? I really should have taken Guppy's tail instead of the mark. I think most people probably would have joined me in the decision that I made there, but it turned out to perhaps, like, definitively be the wrong one. Oh, that's gonna hurt. Oh, we got out of it. Thank you for pausing time, Dry Baby. I appreciate it a great deal. Did we get any luck upgrades? I don't think we did, so I'm not really anticipating too much in the way of, you know, delicious chests. Chest is not a Guppy item. Balls of Steel's pretty good. What's the other one? Empress? So we take Balls of Steel with us for now. For now, this is what we roll with. Why not use it right away? Because I might be able to get some permanent Polaroid invincibility to use on the boss fight. You know, get permanent Polaroid invincibility by having a half heart. Balls of Steel it up, then you get like 3 or 4 permanent Polaroid invincibilities. And the more of those that you smash out, the better your chances are going to be. We'll see, though. That was relatively easy. Again, that's why we're not picking up that Spirit Heart Wither. It's my new form of humor. It's saying words deliberately in the wrong pronunciation. It kills at parties. I promise. I'm pretty popular. Definitely the coolest person I know. Okay, I punched my microphone. That's how cool I am. God damn it! Why doesn't anyone like me? Feeling pretty silly on this run. I think it's probably coming across in the commentary, but I think it's fucking silly that, you know, we're not getting any damage upgrades in this run, except for those, like, 6 we got, but they're not enough! Oh, Mr. Sun, Mr. Golden Sun, probably should have saved you for later. I'm gonna use Balls of Steel. I mean, we're probably gonna use Balls of Steel at full health. As much as I said, like, well, we can use it to get, like, some permanent Polaroid invincibility with Balls of Steel, but rather what I'm going to do is probably just use it at full health to give us more max HP. It's kind of a balance, you know, a trade-off, I should say. You got to choose whether it's better to have the extra damage potential from permanent Polaroid invincibility, or whether it's better to have the extra, you know, survival potential, but just making your max HP as high as it'll actually go. And I think we're going for max HP. Part of the reason for that is because we have the wafer effect as well. And actually, now that I think about it, we will get permanent Polaroid invincibility either way, because the wafer effect from Cancer will kick in after the first shot. So as long as we have Spirit Hearts backing us up for, like, the first shot, permanent Polaroid invincibility is guaranteed. I can see forever just in time, huh? So, I mean, this isn't even, like, a question now. It should be a one-run. I could see it not being a one-run. I could see myself losing, but I don't think I'm gonna. And we got Bloody Lust, so the more we get hit, the more damage we're going to do as well. So I might want to hold off on Tammy's head until shit really starts hitting the fan. In fact, I should have, before using Balls of Steel, probably bombed myself a couple of times and then picked up all the HP that was actually available. Anyway, this is it's for another day. We only got a few bombs here. I'm not going to sweat taking that damage too much because it gives us an extra damage buff. I'd rather not take it, but when it's done, at least we get some kind of bonus as a result of it. Yeah, we're doing enough. This will be a win. Certainly a touch of a weird one. Did get the poison done in there. Tammy's head does something. Our shots are potent. He's got to hit us like 8 times over the last like 2 seconds of this fight. Probably not going to happen. But for now, that Gimpy payout, sweet. Thanks for watching. We might even do another Eden run next, because that one, it didn't leave me satisfied in a normal Eden context. But thanks for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed the episode. If you did, click the like button. It helps out a great deal. And, of course, subscribe if you want to see more in the future. But for now, thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.